Before construction, the park was a very outdated place.
Had a lot of drainage issues.
Confusing.
Uneven ground.
Playground was surrounded by a parking lot.
The sidewalks were busted. The restroom facilities were terrible.
The original structures were just old, very simplistic, brick, dated structures. It really lacked cohesion and planning.
And there was just a vision that it could be more than that. The park really needed to be updated and improved and to take advantage of the opportunity that the property presents to make a better park, a better place for people to come and enjoy. And also, it represented a place where we could build our new municipal complex on property that was already owned by the city. There's a multifaceted approach to what this campus could be.
The park before construction was a bit disjointed. It had some nice elements in it, but they had been neglected for many years. And so it was time to refresh those. And what we wanted to do was reimagine those amenities as well, and reimagine the footprint of the park and what it means to the community, and being able to open it up and have everyone know that it's here, and create special spaces for everyone to enjoy.
It's a very unique experience to master plan a park that is a centerpiece for the town, a downtown park. It also is going to include a city hall, a police station, a magistrate court, a fire station, and a performing arts center. So really a unique opportunity to not just reimagine a beautiful downtown park that's at the center of the city, but also to have this opportunity to bring people there every day for the functions of the city. So it's really a unique civic campus, and we were just very fortunate to be part of it.
So the unique design elements for the park included many program elements. The site as a whole, when we looked at it for master planning, had to include 3 large buildings along with a park program that they wanted to keep in play, and that included the football fields, the basketball court, tennis courts, disc golf. To be able to combine all those elements and create the circulation across the site, and then the fact that the buildings would be front-facing and facing the park was quite challenging to be able to incorporate all those elements and get the circulation to flow across the site.
The buildings facing the street, obviously that's an important iconic element for the town. The connectivity back to Main Street is important. So whether you're walking from the park up to the downtown area to grab lunch, or meeting downtown and walking back to the park, that sense of arrival is important. So as you arrive at the Great Lawn, you've got the ellipse of the council chambers over there that it kind of invites you in and flows you down into the space, terracing across the campus to the playground, out to the ball fields and back to the Frisbee golf course behind me. It's just a variety of entertainment options here for the town. And the building's just a backdrop for all that. I mean, the park really is the focal point of all of this. The buildings form a nice wall streetscape for the city, but then soften as we get back to the park and really embrace what's been developed back here by Bolton and Menk.
The playground was that, older plastic. Having young kids and spend a lot of time on the playgrounds, you can just tell that equipment had seen its lifespan.
We really wanted to focus on bringing the playground up from its existing location in the park. So it was really important for us to find another spot on site that kept the shade but eliminated the drainage issue. So we found a higher place that we were able to take advantage of the topography and have a play hill for the playground and wove it into some existing tree canopy, so it's a nice shaded playground still. It was really important to us to keep the accessible pieces because they had an entire sensory accessible playground previously in the park. So we wanted to make sure that we were still honoring those elements and that demographic in the new playground.
Well, it just kind of made sense. Police and fire were already on site in very old buildings. City Hall was kind of on Main Street. Putting them all together just made sense. We already had the footprint, centrally located, easy to get to. And walkability has always been a big thing, something we're trying to achieve in Simpsonville.
The citizen can take care of business and leisure activities. They can do their business at City Hall. Feel very safe for my football program that plays in the heat with the fire department, EMS, for first responders sitting right in my back door. And talking with Chief yesterday, he said, my guys are going to enjoy y'all having activities out here, so it gives them something to come out and
and participate in and watch. And police, okay, it just gives us a sense of security.
Unique design elements for the park included the main bioswale that runs through the site. One of the things we always have to deal with as architects and engineers is water retention on the site and water quality and how to manage that so we don't have a big ugly pond stuck at the back of the site. So working with Bolton and Menk, we were able to establish a really nice landscape element through the site that accomplishes the same thing in a much more beautiful way.
Early on, it was decided that the stormwater basins would be a central feature of the park. That, of course, requires that we pay a lot of attention to the aesthetics, not just the function of it, but the aesthetics. Because it was going to be a central feature, we would like to utilize bioretention as a primary treatment method, because that allows us to incorporate a lot of vegetation internal to the stormwater feature itself, so it becomes almost sort of a garden-like effect.
Greenville County, working with some of the utilities, had embarked on a really big utility dig that surfaced 20,000 tons of rock. And so we had an opportunity to secure some of those boulders. They're really big, they're throughout the park. They help with the stormwater bioswale. They also provide organic sitting features throughout the park. And we were able to secure those for the city of Simpsonville at no cost to them.
We knew we needed the right team of people to help us turn our vision into reality. So between DP3 as the architects, Bolton and Menk with the landscape architecture and engineering, and then Edifice, our construction partner, we created the perfect collaborative effort. The fact that Bolton and Menk had worked on other public spaces that were part of the vision we had for this park, we knew we had found the right partner to design that. And the challenge for them was bring all of these elements back, but update them and make them new and make them refreshed. And they did a wonderful job embracing the vision that we had and bringing this entire campus together. And that's what this is. It's a campus. It's a municipal campus. And it's exactly what we had envisioned and then some.
I knew right away that this project was going to be a challenge, but I think Bolton and Menk's skill level with a beautiful park really helped us imagine it and eventually build it as well.
This park is already special. In 10 years, it's going to be a jewel for the city of Simpsonville. It's just really going to be an incredible place, and I can't wait to see it.